I told you this Graceland thing that it was happening to everyday people. And if it was not already happening to everyday people, it was going to. Ms. Legalista here. Thank you for joining the video. I want to talk about another foreclosure. And this time it's not somebody big like Elvis Presley's former residence, Graceland, but it's just some guy who owns a house down in the state of Georgia. Foreclosure. Supposedly, he had taken out a second mortgage. He says it is not him. It is the same sort of setup, the same sort of setup. Let's go to Atlanta news first so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about here and we can discuss what happened in his case. How do you protect yourself from this?
I only owed them a few dollars.
Nothing brings light to this Ellenwood home quite like Eric Clark.
Paperwork back and forward.
He's been the owner of the DeKalb County property for 20 years.
Okay.
Until now.
He said that he was the new owner.
Littered on the table, documents detailed the dilemma. July 2022, a real estate agent left a letter on Eric's front door stating this property has been foreclosed and purchased by Ace Homes, LLC.
Now, let me stop right there. Wait, let me finish that part.
Call to discuss. Record.
Okay, so here's the thing. First of all, one of the questions that I have, and I haven't finished watching this, this is way longer than we're going to spend time on. But one of the things is for the foreclosure to have already taken place and him just to get notice, like he should have gotten a notice. So it's interesting that they're starting with that and that's how he found out, because the process doesn't quite work like that. They have to show that they have provided him with notice of this. So I don't know. I'm asking some questions here.
Records appear to show he took out a second mortgage loan on the home. He never made payments, forcing it to default, leading to the foreclosure. But Eric never paid it because he says it was not him, claiming the second mortgage loan has his signature forged.
I've never had a second mortgage, just the bottom line. And I'm no fool, I know right from wrong.
Eric filed multiple DeKalb County police reports alleging this is fraud. The 56-year-old described to police, quote, fake documents to steal his house.
That was the same thing that happened with Graceland. And I'm telling you, the granddaughter, Riley Coe, was able to go in and say, these documents are fake. And I don't know if you saw my video on that really broke that down. They had a signature from a notary public up there who actually existed, but that notary said, I never signed anything for Lisa Marie Presley. And I'm pretty sure she would probably remember that. And that is a fake. They had used her name on that. And she said, no, I never did that.
Citing the realtor, Mehboob Omar, wrongfully has the deed to his home.
Well, I've been stressed out. I had to speak to a psychiatrist. I was just...
Oh, I'm sure.
Just lost in the shuffle.
Right now in DeKalb State Court, he's in a legal fight. It's not his only battle.
Putting your mask on.
Kidney failure. Due to a bad bout of COVID, Eric requires dialysis 3 times a week.
This is awful. So he's already having some personal health issues, and then to have these people trying to take away his home. And really and truly, I don't have to go through the rest of it. I just really want to spend some time here talking about what this looks like for regular people, in terms of how do you keep your property and how do you keep somebody from doing this to you? And the reality is, it's almost impossible to do. I used to handle real estate transactions. I have not handled them in a long time, unless they're people that I know or businesses that I already have a relationship with, because I think there's too much fraud in the industry. I think there's entirely too many loopholes and just gaps in the process that make it easy for somebody to go in and just file some paperwork, show up in court, state that, oh yeah, this person has been served, and then take your property. Now, in North Carolina, it may be a little bit more difficult to do that because the sheriff is going to serve the paperwork, but there's some ways around that. If they say, oh, they can't find the person and we're going to do service by publication, and That is a way for people to say that they are serving you. They can only do that in certain circumstances, though. But just think about this. Anybody can go out there and get the paperwork started claiming with some documents they downloaded off the web. They've gone online, they see you have a property, your name, your signature is there on those documents online already. All they have to do is get a good forgery in there, find some shaky notary to do it, or forge that also. They can just completely forge all the documents and then file them and then show up and say, hey, now I own this property. So this is a big deal. I'm telling you, your life is all about how can I protect myself and my family from these scammers out here, because it is your bank account, it is your property, it is your vehicle, it is your name, it is everything. And they are going after all of it. So one of the things that I have taken to doing is just going online every once in a while. I'm putting in my name in the court files just to make sure there's not anything weird. And my name is in there a lot because I'm an attorney and I've filed a lot of things or been an attorney of record for a lot of things. And so when I pulled it up last time, I was like, wow, okay, that's a lot. And so it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to find something. But you're going to have to be vigilant. You're going to be checking your bank accounts. We need to do a better job of taking our passwords, writing them down, and changing them out every month. And I know you don't do that. I know a lot of people don't do that. I was talking to somebody recently, though, and that's what he said he does. He writes down all of his passwords, does not save them on his computer anywhere, and he changes them out every single month, because he knows, he's in the industry, he's in the IT world, and he's like, I know it. I know how easy it is for somebody to get in your system, steal your passwords, and go out there and take everything you have. So, I can't tell you to be this guy, because you can easily be that guy. Anybody could do this to you. So stay vigilant as best you can and be on the lookout for you, your family, and your friends. All right, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Mwah. Peace.